Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. Hello, fabulous superstar Sagittarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of May 2021. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month, without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now, and especially for you. Is it ever life-changing? And I don't say that lightly. For you, I'm actually going to begin at the end of the month. On the 26th, we are going to have a powerful lunar eclipse, a super full moon lunar eclipse in your sign. This is a rare astrological occurrence. And when it happens, it is a whole new way to see yourself, and a whole new identity can emerge. Now, it is going to be characterized by something ending, a closure, a chapter coming to an end as part of a more hopeful beginning on the horizon. Now, for that hope, you may be very aware that there's more to do, more to cultivate, if you will. But this truly is you understanding who you know yourself to be differently than you did before. What you want in your heart of hearts, and what matters to you most, what matters to you first, going through a profound transformation. Now, you've had eclipses in your sign. Last year, you had 2 eclipses in your sign. Now, here we are. We've got this eclipse taking place. And we have Mercury stationary, going retrograde just 2 days later. And so again, there's this sense of power and a sense of clarity, and yet knowing that this is just one step, this is just a beginning, but not a beginning in and of itself, a beginning marked by the end of a chapter, an important one at that. And so we've got this powerful lunar eclipse. I shared examples before in the past of the things I've seen when we have eclipses in a person's sign. So I'll tell you, I have seen people, many people actually, do things like quit using drugs when they have an eclipse like this, especially in their sign. I have seen 2 people go vegan when they had eclipses like this. I have seen a person who was vegan for 10 years start eating meat again. I have seen all kinds of big life changes, relationship advancements, personal realizations, a new sense of self, a new clarity about self, a shift in dynamics, a shift in attachments that can take place for you. And so the thing to remember is all that takes place around this eclipse is very karmic. A planet going retrograde in and of itself magnifies its karmic tendencies. This is a retrograde in your opposite sign. A lunar eclipse, this is the moon, your emotion magnified at this time. And so chances are you are going to find your heart and your emotions on high. Another person may be a part of this, but ultimately it isn't about them. It's about you. Next month, we're going to have a solar eclipse in your opposite sign. That's going to be a brand new start for you in the context of love. Although we will talk about love a little bit later because powerful things are happening now. The focus is on you with this lunar eclipse. Be open to the change, because ultimately this is about you becoming a more honest, complete version of yourself. This is about you aligning with a higher, more loving vision of yourself. And so, lunar eclipse, that's the star of the show for you now, okay? By far. But let's talk about some of the other energies that I think are going to be important for you as well. On the 11th, we're going to have a new moon. Now, this new moon takes place in a part of the sky for you that has to do with your daily life. So your workplace, your clients, your customers, your coworkers. This is a powerful new moon that brings in new opportunities, new people. It'll have you very busy, but it's also a very prosperous energy for you. If you work from home or with homes, it becomes that much more an inspiring place. We've got this new moon speaking in supreme harmony with Pluto in a financial part of your sky, in harmony with Neptune at the home sector part of your sky. So all of this says that home-based businesses are thriving under this new moon. But regardless, even if you have a workplace, you will be doing well and you will be feeling as if there are fresh new opportunities on the horizon for you. Just 2 days later, your ruling planet Jupiter will change signs, move into its other home sign of Pisces, and that is the very foundation of your chart, the bottom of your sky. Again, home-based businesses are going to become that much more blessed. Matters of home and where you live, your family of origin, feeling more expansive, feeling more optimistic. I will have Jupiter specials up on my YouTube channel, and so be on the lookout for that. You'll be able to get previews for your horoscope. You'll get to see the overview, all of that. So be on the lookout for that before Jupiter changes signs. I will make sure that that video is up on my YouTube channel for you and for everybody out there. Now, where it comes to matters of love, let's talk about love because it's so powerful for you now. It is going to be about a week into the month that Venus will enter your opposite sign. Now, that in and of itself can be beautiful in the context of love, but then we've got that lunar eclipse and Mercury stationary. And especially around that lunar eclipse and Mercury stationary retrograde, I feel like this is going to be very valuable insights into yourself, very valuable insights into what you really need emotionally in love, and insights into another person. Reunions become possible. Of all the signs out there, it is you that is most likely to reconnect, dramatically so, or have some sort of a moment of either awareness or reconnection with someone from your past in a way that changes you very deeply. Now, part of what may change you is that you realize how different you are now. You realize that you are not the same person, that whatever took place in the past really is in the past. But it can also be different than that. It can also be an understanding of what now you desire to do different, where now you're hoping for a fresh start. Now, if it is that the person itself doesn't show up, you may hear news about this person that has that type of effect on you. That could be part of that sense of one chapter coming to an end so that you can be more fully yourself. If it is that you are open to meeting someone new, Venus in your opposite sign makes it that much more likely to connect with people with real long-term potential. If you connect with someone as we get to the end of the month, all may not be as it seems on the surface. Sometimes things can work out better than they seem on the surface with Mercury retrograde in your opposite sign. But for all that, remember, focus on you, especially around that lunar eclipse and what you really feel. Your own emotions, your own desires may surprise you. For those of you just starting to date somebody, this can be a very powerful time, a time when you're envisioning you being able to partner with them more fully. But I do feel like there is some moment of truth that is set to take place towards the end of the month that'll help you to understand whether or not this is someone to navigate forward with. Remember, with a Mercury retrograde in your opposite sign, breakups that happen tend to not stay broken up. And so if it feels like things aren't working out, especially once we get to that lunar eclipse, then it's always up to you to decide what's right for you in light of your unique circumstances, but just allow yourself the openness to know that once we navigate into June, and especially later in June, you may see the events now differently. For those of you who are in an established bond, your partner is going to come into focus in a very powerful way. It may feel as if there's more confusion, especially at the end of the month. Now, if it is that you and your partner have had some ongoing issue, that is going to be highlighted very powerfully at the end of the month as well, and issues that need to be worked out. But with Venus in your opposite sign, that is very hopeful. That is a real sense of love being there and your partner being able to express themselves more gently. What I love about this month for you, well, look, there's so much here, but of course, it's what I started with, the lunar eclipse. Eclipse season will begin with that lunar eclipse in your sign, a super full moon eclipse at that. It is one of those times when your emotions are going to be very high, very much on the surface. You will feel very much in touch with them. And it is one of those times where there's a real sense of expansion and possibility and hope. That really is key here. Allow yourself to ride the changes. You are being transformed in some way. And it is characterized by the close of a chapter. Allow that chapter to come to an end and you will find yourself fresh, ready to start anew. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this each and every week for each and every sign by logging on to NadiyaShahSuperstars.com for as low as just $3 a month. $3 a month gets you access to expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week for each and every sign. Now, higher tiers get you access to things like Synchronicity University class passes, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the superstar space at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. I look forward to meeting you there. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.